There are a lot of frontal lobe issues that we could talk about, but it's pretty clear that TJ has the not the subtle manifestations of most of those things. You talk about his inability to multitask, and that's is very profound from what you're telling me. Even that he might have to do something in hours means he can't do anything else.
Right.
How does he do in crowds?
He totally disassociates himself from, like if we were to have a function here, he would basically go in his room.
What about if you go to a restaurant?
Go to a restaurant and like just us for dinner? He's fine. And it doesn't mean that he's never gotten loud, if that's what you're asking, if he's ever outburst.
Does he get, I mean, there's all the background noise and all the extra conversations.
Now it's fine. It used to be very, very difficult. We used to not do that. I mean, even in the hospital, I mean, we shut the door. When he came home, it was very, who's coming over when, and you try to keep that to a very minimum of, you know, how much activity are we putting on his brain at once.
Do you give him the opportunity to make decisions?
I would say he has some opportunity. It depends on the situation. We have to be very careful of what we're allowing him to do. He doesn't have judgment, and he can be very persuaded because even the questions you asked, I was listening to him. He just wants to fit in.
Very susceptible to
suggestion.
suggestion.
Yeah. I mean, to ask him what's different today, he's gonna. I mean, there's nothing. He's gonna tell you there's nothing wrong with him. Most brain injury people, the reason why they don't come to support groups is because they don't think they have an injury. TJ doesn't want to be classified as something different. He wants to be normal. He wants the boys to like him. He wants to have friends. So, I mean, it's almost to the point of cruel to ask or to make them focus on that. We never make them focus on it. You're normal. You're fine. Because we know we are going to oversee whatever he's doing anyway. So he's not going to go get in the car with someone. I mean, there's things he doesn't know that, you know, he will never drive again.
What are the reasons he won't drive?
Road rage. I mean, to trust him out there, he does not have that's not in check. He's not as bad as others, and he does confine a lot of it to us because, again, he's more worried what will people think. That is TJ's what are people going to think of him?
Reaction time?
Yeah, his reaction time is what my husband's saying.